offender in custody. Anyone else follows my result, let me know.
We're gonna check out the Francis family statements regarding the current situation when it comes to uh, people that want to profit off of Mica's name. Now it's unfortunate. Um, it's unfortunate, but at the same time, um, it's real. Okay. It's why I always say I get the hate because I call out the hot dog steak. Now, what I am gonna say is that from a few months ago, one of their moles, reached out to me when I started to get harassed. One of their moles reached out to me and gave me some very interesting information. Now, I passed that information on to other people because I was already getting attacked by, uh, the clique that hangs out together. You saw the clique that hung out together, especially the last couple protests that I was at before I recently came back. There's videos of, and so there's certain people that are backing away and gaslighting the family and making them think that they really truly didn't know anything. And all I'm gonna say is that the stuff that came out, that isn't the stuff that the mole gave to me. And the stuff that the mole gave to me, you can't back away from. So everything you do comes to light. And it's one of those things where people can back away as much as they want. But you do shady shit gets found out. I'm just saying people can back away all they want in due time. Listen, I've known this shit for 3 months. I passed the information on to other people back then. You know what I'm saying? I did my part. The shit that came out, it has nothing to do with that. All right, so this was from a few days ago. It says, on behalf of the Francis family, we are making a statement about the auctions and Etsy store that was created by a TikTok content creator group called SCM and their affiliates. You can see all their affiliates on the Fitz News article complaint. We've already dealt with these individuals. They're part of the reason, just like some of the other people we're going to get into. They all banded together against our community, and I'm just gonna say, you do the right thing the right way, you ain't got to worry about any of that. We're back. You know what I'm saying? We don't get restraining orders, we get peaches. Since Mica's passing, people have wanted to help in spreading Mica's light and story. Some people donated resources, others created shops selling t shirts, jewelry, and car decals, all approved by the family. The SCM group started an auction selling items online that we were unaware of. July 20th, 2024 is when I received the first contact from this group having auctions when they were setting up their second auction. And they told me they thought we knew they were doing the auctions. Gaslighting, people. Gaslighting. The stuff that they're supposed to be against, they are the ones that created. Think about it. We already experienced these individuals, and some of them still aren't off the grill yet. I asked for spreadsheets to make sure those who paid for items were receiving them since the group is up to 30 members in all different states. I did not receive any kind of spreadsheet or breakdown until August 27th. The spreadsheet did not make sense as it stated $11,228.39 was the income, but it cost $6,250.36. For the auctions and stores to be run. Now, there's one thing I'm going to let you guys know, and I'm just going to use my own situation, and you can just read between the lines, okay? When I first started my show, just read between the lines. When I first started my show, and I used to use a website through Streamlabs where people could buy merch. They could buy coffee cups. They could buy stickers. They could buy t-shirts. They could buy hoodies. They could buy hats. They could buy t-shirts. Now the thing is it cost a lot of money to make that stuff, right? And then at the same time, you're only getting a cut. So do you know how much you get a cut out of a $40 t-shirt? When you have another third-party company making your t-shirts, how much money really goes to the cause? This is why I bought myself the equipment back then to make my own apparel. Because a $40 t-shirt, I literally got $4.50. So I'm using my own example here. So read between the lines. When I'm selling a t-shirt to my community for $40, my community's thinking that $40 or most of it's probably going to the show, right? No. $4.50 is going to the show. So the reason I got rid of that because I said I can't sell stuff and people think that they're actually supporting it because really there's nothing there. Okay? That's why I went out and spent $3,000 in the very beginning to get the Cricut machine and all the stuff that I can because one day I want to have my own t-shirt line. Before I even had the show, I wanted my own t-shirt line. And I will. It just takes time. It's a process. But think about it. $4.50. I said, I can't be doing this. I got to get my own stuff. then we can do that. We've already had giveaways where we've given away a lot of items, a lot of custom t-shirts, um, clothes, all sorts of different things, a sign. But that's the thing. People think they're given 40, but really they're only given 450. There's a lot of scams going on out there. And if somebody's getting caught, right here, somebody's getting caught, imagine how many other families, victims in communities this same thing happened to, nothing happened because they didn't get caught. Think of how many other victims, families, and communities probably had this happen before they got busted here. It's sad to think about. I had asked why it cost so much since these items were supposed to be donated that they were selling. I was told there were ads on Etsy that had to be paid for, shipping for some items, and material reimbursement for some of the items to be made so it could be auctioned off. I told this group if they are paying for materials of an item to be made to auction off, then it's not a donated item. So those items were paid for with donated money. I spoke to the leader of this group and she said they did not have ads for anything and that they did not reimburse materials for the items given to be sold in the auction. I was in contact with 3 people from this group that told me different things each time I spoke to them. Gaslighting 101. And this is the thing that they're supposed to be against. You see, isn't this sad? And look at us, we're just out there trying to do the right thing, and these people were attacking our community. You know why? Because they would be exposed. It is disgusting, Lainey. Think about how many other families, victims, and communities this happened to. They just got caught here. They just got caught here. That's why they attack these other people that are trying to do the right thing, because we're in the way of their meal ticket. There's the link for you if you want to click on it and see it yourself. Tuesday, September 24th, I received a phone call from their bookkeeper saying she stole all the money that was donated and scammed everyone. She said she spent the money on her mortgage and addictions that she has. This person lives in another state and had a woman from her local church call me and say they were going to pay off the debts she owed and would get her the help that she needs. The group sent me more. This is from the Francis family, everybody. The group sent me more spreadsheets to try and see how much money and goods were stolen, but most did not make sense or were blacked out and redacted. The reason that they came out with this right here is because somebody else was already putting out videos claiming something else that was not true when it came to this situation. So the family, not only the family had to go through this, but they also had to get to a point where they needed to say, okay, we need to address this on social media. Okay? And you know who I think had something to do with the call that ended up on another channel that had my name associated with it? Guess what? It was the same time period that this group started attacking me. Hello. Hello. We're not stupid over here. I get the hate because I call out the hot dog steak. October 4th, I received messages from the overall group saying the woman who is paying off the debts will no longer be paying or reimbursing those who paid for items in the auction and have pressed charges for fraud against their bookkeeper. Well, that's kind of interesting because I've been hearing for a few months that people that bought t shirts ain't been getting their t shirts either. And that's just what's been going around for quite a long time, that people that have bought t-shirts ain't never got their t-shirts. Just saying. It's been going around for months. These people used Mica's name to gain profit, and we could not be more disappointed. The leader of their group, Cassie, said we are not owed any more of an explanation just because Mica lost her life, and that she did not need permission to use our family name in order to accept donations and fundraising, since they intended to help our family. Our family is not connected to their group or affiliated with them. We only gave them permission to create an Etsy shop in honor of Mica, since they were wanting to raise money and seeking justice for Mica. I was told roughly $5,000 of charity money was stolen. But now SCM, so-called shitpile group, published there was $11,000 stolen. We truly do not believe there is a way to track on our end how much money was collected, transferred, or stolen. The family had no idea what was going on, but are truly upset with the actions of this incident. We have not received any money from the Etsy or the auctions, nor will we, since there is no guarantee everyone who donated money or goods to the auction or Etsy store will receive reimbursement or their items. If you donated money to the auctions, bid on items, purchased tickets or tokens, paid for items, and have not received items from the Etsy, here is the link if you would like to make a report for theft of money and goods right there. https://www.ic3.gov. Attached is an example of one redacted spreadsheet that was sent to me. The family blurred out the names and emails to protect their privacy. Also attached is a screenshot from a moderator chat from SCM's group that was sent to us, showing how Mica was not respected by some in their group. Attached is the third photo, shows Cassie saying she is confused. Why would I ask for the spreadsheets of the auctions and Etsy? Because we as Mica's family are not entitled to anything they do or the funds they raised using our family's name and Mica's. Now it says right here, we did not plan on making a statement pertaining to this, but since the group made it public, we feel the need to clarify what's been going on. Is we do not condone what has happened on the live stream. We are not making a post to shame anyone. We just want to clear up all of the rumors and hope that everyone who is taken advantage of will make a report so that it can be handled properly. Now, particular individuals had live streams saying how they didn't have nothing to do with it. Just wait until the rest comes out, y'all. Like I said, one of their moles gave me information a few months ago. I passed the information along to other individuals. Other individuals got in contact with the families. You can't back away from that, miss. So you can blame all of it on the bookkeeper. But it's a group thing, baby. It's a group thing, baby. And it was kind of funny when Miss May wanted to try and dig up information on me back then to stick up for Cassie and all them too. Miss May, we didn't even say anything. Did I know you were trying to dig up information on me? Of course I did. We didn't say anything, Miss May. But it is kind of interesting how Miss May, you stuck up for these people. And if you really did your homework, why didn't you stick up for me, Miss May? I knew you were looking for information all the way back then. I don't know what happened. All right, so here's this. Just trying to show you guys what was shared on the post there. A little annoyed because I have said Friday fun day, no Mica shit tonight. It's crazy, y'all. It is awful, isn't it? Because, like I said, I get the hate because I call out the hot dog steaks. Now, we already called out these hot dog steaks months ago.